ChatGPT. Relate ACM to the movie Searching for Sugar Man. Searching for Sugar Man through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACM. Searching for Sugar Man is a remarkable story about perception, identity, fame, humility, purpose, and the surprising ways that value is often hidden from the world's eyes. Through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACSM, it becomes a powerful lesson in the difference between the world's measurements and the value established by God. At its heart, the film asks, what determines the value of a life? The world and ACIM answer this question very differently. The world's standards. The world measures success through recognition, popularity, money, status, achievement, fame. At the beginning of the documentary, Rodriguez appears to have failed according to these standards. His albums sold poorly, his career disappeared, his name was largely forgotten. The ego immediately concludes the story is over. The life was unsuccessful. The dream failed. ACIM teaches that the world's standards are unreliable because they are based on appearances. Hidden value. One of the most beautiful themes in the film is that Rodriguez's music was quietly transforming lives on the other side of the world while he remained largely unaware of it. This reflects a deeply ACM principle. Love extends whether or not the world notices. Truth extends whether or not recognition follows. The Holy Spirit is not concerned with visibility. The Holy Spirit is concerned with extension. The movie beautifully illustrates how impact can exist independently of worldly acknowledgement. Humility. When Rodriguez is eventually discovered, one of the most striking aspects of the story is his humility. There is little self-importance, little bitterness, little demand for recognition. ACIM teaches that true humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is accepting your function without making it special. The movie repeatedly reveals Emil's a man who seems remarkably unattached to the image the world might create around him. The illusion of fame. The documentary exposes the strange nature of fame. In one country, Rodriguez is unknown. In another, he is legendary. Which perception is true? ACIM would suggest that both are perceptions. The ego constantly seeks identity through the opinions of others. The movie demonstrates how unstable such identities actually are. The same person can be viewed completely differently depending upon circumstances. Identity beyond the story. Throughout much of the film, people are searching for Rodriguez, searching for his history, searching for the facts, searching for the story. ACIM teaches that awakening involves looking beyond stories. The ego asks, what is his story? The Holy Spirit asks, what is eternal? The movie continually points beyond biography towards something deeper. The unseen effects of love. One of the most ACIM-like themes in the documentary is the realization that we rarely know how our expressions of love affect others. Rodriguez had no idea how deeply his music touched people. Similarly, ACIM teaches that every loving thought extends far beyond our awareness. The ego wants visible results. The Holy Spirit extends without concern for recognition. The movie beautifully demonstrates this principle. Purpose without recognition. Rodriguez continued living, working, creating, and contributing despite the apparent absence of worldly success. This reflects an important ACM lesson. Function is not dependent upon applause. Purpose is not dependent upon recognition. The Holy Spirit's curriculum does not depend upon external validation. The movie highlights the quiet dignity of living from purpose rather than image. The search. The title itself is symbolic. Everyone is searching for Sugar Man. From an ACM perspective, humanity is searching for something as well. Meaning, identity, fulfillment, God. The irony is that what is being sought is often much closer than imagined. The documentary repeatedly reveals that reality differs dramatically from the stories people create about it. The central reflection. The ego watches Searching for Sugar Man and asks, why wasn't he recognized sooner? The Holy Spirit watches Searching for Sugar Man and asks, can value exist without recognition? Viewed through ACM, the documentary becomes a meditation on humility, purpose, and the limitations of worldly judgment. Rodriguez's life demonstrates that significance is not determined by visibility. The deepest message may be, the world measures value through fame, achievement, and recognition. The Holy Spirit measures value through extension. Love does not become greater because it is noticed, nor lesser because it is hidden. What is truly valuable remains valuable whether the world applauds it or never sees it at all. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.